Ah, Smuggler Hideout. That sounds more promising. Once this great vessel was filled with the hum of servomotors and the thrill of sacred electrics, but the machine spirits have forsaken this place. Ow. Surprise, you ugly bastard. Didn't expect this turn of events, did you? Thought you could just waltz in here. You're not dead yet, just watch your back. Oh. I was hearing static, but I didn't realize they were actually words. For the source.
Brace yourself, Abelard.
Okay, clearly that was not the right call. Let's do a quick reload. There was a timer counting down, and I thought clicking on the action location was the right call. But it's not. So there must have been something else in there that I wasn't figuring out. But also I was spending too long reading rather than actually interacting with the danger. So yeah, athletics here is not what we were aiming for. Well, Abelard's in the middle of it. The rest of us aren't. Oh, never mind. So we've got a generator here that was sending the sparking power around.
My success was inevitable.
Oh, you did not disarm. Not sure what we could have done there. There were electricity all around, and we couldn't deal with the bombs fast enough. So is it just we have no choice, we're going to go in with a lot of injuries? That seems kind of awful.
Ready for data input.
Alright, let's start healing people.
Flesh is weak.
Who else has Medicae?
I stand in recognition.
You heal yourself, I suppose.
Almost. Thank you.
You are authorized.
Alright, heal us again.
Shutdown is premature.
Thank you.
Abelard, you also have Medicae, don't you?
No further.
Yes. So heal yourself.
The healing is much appreciated.
I align my path with yours.
We'll have you work on Ulfar. And then Pascal,
The lazy handle sacred technology breaks my heart.
you need more med kits.
My cardiovascular augmentation can withstand much more than high blood pressure.
Heal yourself.
Integrity factor increased.
There we go. And then skin patches to heal
Flesh is
these injuries.
I can see bright colors again.
Although we are running low on skin patches, which is a shame because of how useful they are.
System shutdown is premature.
And another skin patch on Earliet.
Using bioreplication.
There we go. Again, not sure what we were supposed to do there, but we are now fully healed. Because yeah, running through that whole thing seems like it would have been the wrong call. Maybe we could have
Speak, Elantark.
taken shots at this. That might have been the right call.
am not your xenos pet, monkey.
Yeah, that was probably the call. Okay. So we can go down this way. We could blow this up. Or we could head down this way. Usually things that require checks are not the primary route intended.
Kemorak.
Did you fail? Come on.
Too hard for a simple monkey.
That looks like that's going to go multiple paths. So let's try it
Compared to naval
down
service,
here.
that was barely a challenge.
A gray, unsightly vine winds through the surviving remnants of the cage, almost merging with the cold stone of the depot. Each tendril of the ragged plant is topped with a single leaf, shriveled but still alive. You've heard the stories about the unfortunate souls who were careless enough to get too close to the brain leaf. Its fleshy fronds, each with a semblance of individual consciousness, merged with the nervous systems of its victims, turning them into mindless carrier puppets. How strange. This ivy colored its surroundings in a caustic green, just like a predator singles out its prey before pouncing. Never before have I seen a plant able to cast its own color. Burn the plant. We're not going to reach out and touch something that we know merges with the nervous systems of those who get too close. Burn it. Simple way to deal with it. Makes sense. Doesn't look like we're able to get anywhere else from here. So let's head back up. Right? No. Yeah, so we'll head back up.
Nothing's impossible for this old officer.
Level up from that athletics test. Perfect. Alright, nothing that I've marked that I desperately want. Healing an ally, no. Cover efficiency seems fine. More damage if I'm in full cover. Could be great. More damage after doing damage. Could be good. Revel and slaughter faster. Guaranteed crits are good. Okay. So of these, I think full cover giving us more damage is the thing we'll exploit the most out of those. Can't grab lore warp, which is a shame. I guess awareness is the only other one that we're working on. Abelard. Reckless Strike is something I think I use often enough. Athletics and Crows are the only two you're really working on. So I'll give you a boost to Medicae. You use it on rare occasion. Let's see, for you, what's your lowest of the ones we care about? Awareness is actually your lowest. It's not particularly low, but it was your lowest. Could be good. Go with Uncanny Sight. So you're getting exploits on everyone, even those that are outside of your line of sight. And then the skills you are working on, Logic, Tech Use, Medicae, and Lore Xenos. Medicae is your lowest. Not sure how often that shows up as skill checks, so maybe it's not the one to focus on. But oh well. Sure. Can't boost your demolitions. Looks like awareness is the only other one you're working on. Who has Lore Xenos? Pascal, and you're not going to catch up to him. So, awareness. We'll just boost awareness in everyone. Seems fine. Probably athletics, because I'm sure we're doing athletics and corrals with you, same as Abelard. Sure. There we go. Nice and quick. Do I want to go this way? Do I want to go down this way? I think we'll go this way.
Follow my lead.
Strange improvised weapons are laid out on top of the crates. A rocket on a stick, an ugly black and white checkered gun, rusty axes, and brass knuckles. Fragment of orc energy weapon, capable of teleporting targets using warp energy. Roughly sawed off with a las cutter, cannot be repaired. Particularly strong orcs wear hulking, impenetrable armor, complete with a lethal weapon, not entirely dissimilar to a power claw. So is this...
What is that?
An orc world? Are we dealing with orcs here in some manner?
I sense something nearby.
Well, keep taking out all the traps.
A trivial task.
Self-propellant rail carriage that once delivered hive residents between stations.
I won't tolerate weakness.
Some goods here. Looks like just a rifle. Needle rifle. 15 to 23, which is pretty similar to my sniper rifle, but it does a bunch of toxin and more armor penetration. Less chance to hit. Higher range. Sure. I might as well grab that. I guess I can compare it to... Oh. Apparently it's something we had already found because it's stacked on somewhere else. Needle. Here. How does that compare to what Irliet's using? Oh, she can't use it. It's not like I'm going to actually use it, but there you go. If I ever feel a need to pull out my gun, I've got it.
A new challenge for me?
Shadow... these shadow auctions attract connoisseurs of forbidden artifacts. A lot this size could earn their owner a full shuttle load of treasures. Perforated Vox Thief. Hey, Doe. What are you messing with? The big guy said not to touch the goods. Bugger off, Ardley, and mind your own business. He has ears everywhere, you know. I said bugger off. I'm not going to rot in this hole until Pew gets his shit together. Throne take you, Doe. We've already lost 4 men because of this xeno shit. Put the stones down, mate. What'd you say we wet the old whistle instead? Doe, what are you doing? What are you doing, Doe? No, get away from me. Ah! Well, we've got some goods here, but we'll probably take damage trying to get them. There might be a way to turn off the electricity. Or not. Alright, you are going to self-destruct in a cutscene, so I can't interact with you. And blow up the random bandit. Sure. What? Eliot's face betrays her surprise. When she speaks, there is sadness in her words. How could the spirit stones of my kin end up in such a god's forsaken place? Elendok, please allow me to watch over them. Tell me about the stones, Eliot. I could perform a 3-night ballad about the creation of the first stone, but alas, you do not have the luxury of eternity's favor. You should know what is important. The stones shield the spirits of the children of Asurion from the insatiable thirst of Silantresh after they die. They also enable the ancestors to share their wisdom, even sometimes lending us strength to fight our enemies. Alright, you may keep the stones, Eliot. Your words are like a breath of fresh air, Elendok. I will take good care of them. Strange. Somebody carefully polished shards of Eldari rifles and chainswords. There is a label with an individual number attached to every piece. So we've got Hive World armor, not terribly important. And this door does not open.
Victory awaits.
Okay, so we're back to here. All we have left is to go down this path. I guess let's check out this individual first. Fresh corpse of a fancy attire, likely that of an adventurer rather than a smuggler.
We need to investigate.
We do need to investigate.
The machine god grants me insight.
Watch your steps. Oh, too hard
So
for
many
a simple
bombs.
monkey.
I plan to draw out your suffering. Make you beg for mercy the way my boys begged when they were dying from your bastard xenos toys.
We did nothing? You're blaming us for things that aren't our fault? So we could blow this up. Or we send someone here to disable that. I'm expecting he's going to set down another trap. Do I see another generator somewhere to be ready to shoot? No, I don't. Alright, then we just move forward.
O Messiah, grant me the wisdom to perceive.
None are better at searching. Do you not struggle to carry the burden of all your years, Grey Warrior? Will your hand not eventually betray you in combat? I have
Youth
learned.
has vigor on its side, but age has knowledge.
I'm sure even a long-lived xenos must understand the importance of experience.
Let's have you pull back and not step on things. Then go over here, deal with that demolition.
Trivial task.
Okay. For Imperium, only 94.
My house would be proud of me.
According to the labels, the container with insulated uniforms and snowshoes were to be delivered to an Astra Militarum quartermaster on the frozen world of Xenarag II. The spiky xeno chest looks like a chunk of solid rock with no cracks or fractures. One side is decorated with the maw of some hideous creature. Alright, let's see about grabbing these goods. Looks good. That's over there where we've already been. Let's continue around this way. We could have blasted our way in there, but I'm thinking we can get there other ways anyway. Grav bike has been gently washed clean of traces of soot and blood. The attached label reads, ordered by Master MLD. Lord Xenos? Let's give it a read.
This explorator is blessed with multifunctionality.
This contraption was assembled by a madman. The components do not match one another and only serve to confuse and confound you, but manage to spot the hidden trigger in time. It's a trap. Okay. Only 70% on that demolition. So we'll save first.
Operation successful.
Received a monofilament grenade. Flash doubles their MP and reduces the cost of non-attack abilities by 2 until the end of their turn. After the effect ends, the user suffers slowed and staggered for a round. And neurostimulant, gain 20 intelligence and willpower. After that, suffer minus 20 willpower until the end of combat. There are times I've considered using things like that for our main character because a plus 20 willpower for one round would potentially just end the combat first. Wow, you have way too many minds around, whoever's running this. You managed to make out a Medusa's limp tentacles through the murky glass. The parasite has died regardless of what it was. Parasite has died regardless of what it was being kept here for. We could go athletics to get up here. Looks like a dead end, so we probably want to. Containers are stuffed to the brim with dry rations and corpse starch. Such quantity of provisions could feed a small detachment for months. Corpse starch, my favorite.
Was that supposed to be a challenge?
Probably not. Meteorite shard, still warm to the touch, barely perceptible electrical impulses ripple through the veins of metal, making it glow. It's still warm to the touch? Weird. Did things just enter and leave reality for a moment there? Because that's definitely weird. Priceless xeno weapons, jewelry, and peculiar artifacts. You have not noticed them here before. Or did having the meteorite suddenly make things appear that were hidden before? A subdued rumbling comes under the cover of an ancient cogitator, as if the machine spirits resent being awakened. After a few simple directions from the control panel, the vid screen flashes to life and starts blinking, waiting for input. Examine the log. The mechanism lazily grinds its gears, but grants you access to the requested information. Records tagged Big Pew. Day 21, third month of the cycle. Now that's what I call a good fortune. We hit the jackpot. This Xenos peddler, as Strixus, sure did show up in time. The competitors have been popping up like fleas on a half-dead rat. Merdkey has already brought a bunch of rare and exotic shit, and I have never been paid this much for a single order before. Life is good thanks to him or her, and is going to get even better. Day 6 of the 9th month of the cycle. It is time to end this. The thrones are coming in faster than I can spend them, but I'm starting to lose count of the people who died. Yesterday I walked past a dozen of my people and couldn't recognize 4. The customers are starting to ask why there's so much blood on the delivery crates. Damned if I believe that crooked-ass Xenos rat again. His deliveries are killing my guys, and there haven't even been any shootouts. Next time Murdkey comes here, he won't be leaving this place alive. I'll make sure of it. List of reports. Received 6 crates of tech upgrades, 4 blades of Tau firearms, 8 units of miscellaneous Drukhari devices. Sold 7 units of Eldari devices, 5 Orc weapons crates, 3 units of Tau artifacts, awaiting delivery. Received 8 crates of Orc armor, 12 blocks of Drukhari blades, 10 units of Eldari devices, sold 8 units of Drukhari devices, 3 blocks of Tau firearms, 15 units of devices belonging to an unknown race. Overhead costs, disposal of bodies, keeping an eye on dough. I've got a bad feeling this won't be the last of it. Received 24 units of unidentified artifacts, let them stay unidentified and in my room. Sold 18 units of Drukhari, Eldari, and Orc firearms. Stolen? ? My own people are stealing from me now. What did that scoundrel Murdkey promise them? I'm going to find out, and there will be trouble. Vox recorded conversations. Jen, did you hear? They're going to bring in another batch of xenotech. Life is going to be good. Idiot, we haven't dealt with the previous delivery. The clients don't wish to take risks after the accidents. Who cares? There are people with more money than common sense in every system. You know what matters? That's right. What matters is that we are making mountains of thrones. I've got a bad feeling about this. Jen, turn that frown upside down. You'll start looking like our wrinkly supplier lad if you don't. Or is she our supplier lass? Whatever. Hey, Doe, what are you messing with? The big guy said not to touch the goods. Bugger off, Arlie, and mind your own business. He has ears everywhere, you know. I said bugger off. I'm not going to rot in this hole until Pew gets his shit together. Don't take you, Doe. We've already lost 4 men because of this Xeno ship. Put the stones down, mate. What'd you say we wet the old whistle instead? Yeah, so this is what we've read before. What are you doing, Doe? No, get away from me. Ah! It's alive. Alive! What? Why are you screaming? That thing! It's latched onto Lufa's face and she went mad. Don't be damned. Cut it off. Cut it off. So that's probably the Medusa. Hey guys, what's wrong? We're missing the Drukhari crates, lad. But I was told to look after the... Sounds of several bursts of bolter fire. Run, run, run! What the... Oh, throne, take me! Ah! Okay, enter a different command. A relay clicks inside the dusty machine. Disconnect the power supply to the tracks. Yes, that would allow us to get to that guy who's in the electrical water, probably. Whirring of the obsolete cogitator's mechanism grows into a strained whine, and the crackling from the abandoned tracks abruptly stops. Walk away from the cogitator. Okay. Still don't really understand what was happening with this.
Centuries of service and practice.
I think we'll run back and grab the stuff we left behind.
Lay claim to the stars.
Oh yeah, some goods here that we left behind. Pascal, tech use, please. Thank you. The Xenos race called the Tau employs self-aware machines they call drones. Judging by the marks on the hull, the specimen was gutted quite deftly. Yeah, so we haven't really interacted with the Tau in this game, but from what I understand, they were brought into the 40k universe to theoretically be the good guys. As a, you know, peace-loving, unity, happy race. Fairly recently in 40k lore. And then the general, you know, fandom of Warhammer 40k was unhappy that there was a peaceful, happy race in a system, world, whatever, where everyone's supposed to be some sort of bad. And so later revisions to the Tau end up making them have a lot more of a darker backstory of slavery and whatnot. It's my understanding, like mind controlling their people to keep them all happy. Something to that effect. Eldari equipment, Hunter's Focus. The wearer gains plus 25 awareness and 20% critical damage on their single shot attacks. Well, that sounds like exactly the thing for Irliet. You currently have plus 10 to ballistic skill. I think more awareness and tons more crit damage is better.
I I won't tolerate weakness.
So we'll continue on here where we were. There's still the area that we
I sense
could get
something
into by
nearby.
blowing up that we haven't. Reserves of Promethium fueling. The local generators have almost run out. Let's grab some goods.
Hunt brothers, take heed.
Okay, we've read that one as well at the computer. So how do we deal with all of this nonsense? So we could walk over to here. Okay, that's demolition, so that'll be Irliet.
State your intention. Keep a sharp eye.
That's Xenos. We need Pascal for that one. This is a bit of a nightmare mess.
Watch your steps.
So you disarm this for me. And that one.
Irrefutable certainty.
Whoa. Watch where you're walking, man. Then Irliet.
Interrupted my thoughts.
Send you through here. Up to there. Can you walk around here? Because that's what I'm banking on at the moment. But I don't know if you're going to walk around that pillar. No, you walk through it. Perfect. That'll allow you to
My
disarm
success
here.
was inevitable.
Then Pascal.
Authorized.
Get that one.
This explorator is blessed with multifunctionality.
And then that's Xenos as well.
Operation
There we go.
successful.
That was a bit of a nightmare. An exotic two-handed ranged weapon. Single shot. Range of 10. 30 to 40 damage. Whenever the wielder hits a target with the arc rifle, they also attack all targets within 2 cells of the main target. Enemies that are hit by this weapon suffer an irradiated effect that lasts for 3 turns, decreasing all health healing received by -50. Also prevents using reanimation protocol for 3 rounds. So it blasts the target and nearby targets. My suspicion is that hits allies. Require equipment, Victim's Sorrow. Whenever the wearer hits a target that is in cover with a ranged attack, this attack always scores a critical hit. You crit anyone in cover. That might be better than 20% critical damage. Because you target people in cover fairly often. Alright, you guys are all showing up red, which makes it feel like an unlootable, which makes me feel like you're enemies that we're going to have to fight. But we did already walk past here just fine. We've got lore warp on that. We do have a generator over here with cables running this way. So probably when we step forward, this is going to activate, and I'm going to need Irliet to blow that up. On the other hand, we could go over here, blow this up, and come around the side, through here maybe, and take it out safer. Because almost certainly, you've got your Vox that's going to tell us that we're doomed. My guess is there's a bunch of bombs here that awkwardly we can't see until we step into the area. So rather than intentionally walking into an obvious trap, let's go the long way around
A new challenge for me?
and blow our way in here.
Did you hope to see an Azuriani fail?
No, I was hoping to see you succeed.
I have failed my kin.
You have an 85%. Can
Too
you
hard for
succeed
a
at some
simple
point?
monkey.
Thank you. Or not.
Curse the day I fully my hope. Die from your unawares. You see those films?
Did you just spawn a bunch of Necrons on top of us?
Die, inhuman scum!
Exterminate on sight.
I think they just summoned a bunch of Necrons on top of me. That's not good. Well, we can't set ourselves up for battle. We've been ambushed. But there aren't explosives or electricity walls around us that'll just instantly kill us. So what's your deal? Mortal Commander Xenos. Tesla Carbine does crazy damage. Bayonet Axe does crazy damage. Selects a target. All other Necrons gain 30% armor penetration, 60% hit chance, and 90% damage while attacking the target. Immune to a bunch of effects. Ah, reanimation protocol. That's what the rifle would have stopped. Once the creature's wounds drop to 0, it falls prone and gains 30% of its maximum wounds as temporary wounds. On its next turn, the creature is reanimated with 50% of the wounds. It still has temporary wounds. The creature has no other allies with base wounds more than 0. This creature and its allies die. The creature restores 10% of its maximum wounds at the start of each turn. Also gains toughness armor bonus. With every Necron or weakened warrior's death, this creature gains +1 stack of death synergy, which grants +1 action point and plus 20% weapon damage. Stacks. At the end of its turn, the creature loses 1 stack. At the start of its turn, this immortal gains stacks of energy and integration equal to the number of Necron warriors allies left alive on the battlefield. And they are going to go ahead of most of us. Commander is next. Dysfunctional scarabs. Alright. What to do here? I mean, probably the usual. We'll give voice of command.
I am a navigator,
Ignatius.
not a servitor.
Revel in the light. Reveal the light, rather. Revel in the light. And then just give you a free turn.
Me? If you insist, Lord Captain.
Light ourselves on fire.
Too easy.
Keep ourselves on fire.
Suits my purpose.
Run and gun. Say here. Then melt both of you.
Nothing I can't do. Stand and shine.
Not sure why you got a free turn. So I'm sure if I had read the Scarab's abilities, I would know. No. Well, you might have already used whatever effect in question, so let's look at this Scarab. What do you have that says that restores a bunch of wounds to the target? I mean, it's got to be that you're around to restore a bunch of wounds. And you're not on fire, sadly, so I can't use Inflame. So that'll be the end of my free turn. And I can hit all of them. It's not actually doing that much, though it should stun, in theory.
If I may.
It will take out one of them and the Scarab.
Isn't this a job for the son of the sun?
And that's certainly something. Another scarab is moving around for whatever reason. Give a free turn to Ignatius.
Your death in colors.
I'm inclined to go here and Melta again.
Not a problem for me. Opposing me was your biggest mistake.
Alright, you are still alive.
Already done. Nothing of value has been
There
lost.
you go. Could go here and maybe line up a shot on the two of you. No. Shame. I could get both of you from here. Oh, and that spot gets both of you. Perfect.
Never wavered in the face of adversity.
We'll take out both of you.
Opposing me was your biggest mistake.
Meanwhile, the scarab doesn't know what to do because it's supposed to be healing that guy. That killed that line. Okay, you guys can each be taken out. Well, you can be taken out, the weakened warrior, with just a basic attack. So we'll start there. It'll do some damage to you. Then I can finish you off.
Nothing I can't do.
No, didn't finish you off. I did the damage, but your protocols allowed you to survive.
You didn't stand
Which
a
isn't
chance.
cool. Okay, all we have left are weakened warriors and scarabs.
Suits my purposes. Opposing me was
Let's
your
you
biggest
down.
mistake. Already done. You didn't stand a chance.
Can do a run and gun. Perfect. That'll give me one more attack.
Nothing of value has been lost.
There we go.
The xenos.
Submit and die.
No? No. I already won against you guys. Is the commander back, or did it just bring back everyone else besides him? Looks like it brought back all of the others besides the commander. Except for this empowered death mark. I think you're new. Creature gains 30% dodge and parry. Not ideal. Synaptic Disintegrator. I want that weapon. 37 to 56 damage, 45% armor penetration. 50% additional hit chance. Yes, please. The Immortal Commander is already dead. The death of this creature activates a special protocol granting plus 50% damage dealt and 10% armor penetration. Sure. Alright, so we can actually prepare for this battle. For what little help that is. Why am I... Oh, I'm overexerted because I got voice of command in the last battle. Which seems silly. This is a new fight. I guess we'll just pull back. Because I can't get into cover because the cover is too close to enemies. Irliet. I guess I'll put you in cover there, and then for our melee characters... Part of me thinks I should keep them out of range because I want Cassia to be able to use her third eye. So... yeah. We'll pull you back, Pascal, because you'll be able to get in quickly enough anyway. Sure, something like that. Cassia. We can't do voice of command on... We can do voice of command on Ignatius. Okay. Cool. Now the fight's actually started. We do have the freedom to do that.
I am a navigator, not a servitor. Isn't this a job for the serfs?
So you light yourself on fire again. Orchestrate flames.
Suits my purposes.
Run and gun. Can you get to a spot where you can hit multiple enemies with this Melta? Maybe. I mean, it'd be a dangerous spot to go. Here would be smarter, but then you're kind of in the way of Cassia. Though she could move in front of you. But if we were there, we could melt through both of you.
Let's see.
Which I think is probably the smart way to handle it. Yep, Scarab's gonna try healing up a couple of you. Man, these Scarabs are just super confused about what they're supposed to be doing. I could then move out of the way, so I'm not in Cassia's way. If we went, say, here. No, because we still need to be within line of sight for her to use her ability on us. But we could go probably here. She should be able to see us.
I shall not fear.
And that's a good line to hit a couple of enemies. Make sure I'm not hitting allies with this. I'm not. It's barely missing Ulfar and Ignatius. Lit a bunch of them on fire. That's pretty cool. We can make use of that. Okay. Just trying to find angles where I'm not accidentally lighting my own allies.
It's the glory of House Celio.
High momentum, always good. And they teleported off again when they got destroyed. I'm hoping
I'll show you why navigators are feared.
this isn't a permanent thing until I figure out how to stop them from respawning. 'Cause I'm not seeing anything obvious to interact with. I'm hoping once we kill them this time, they stay dead. Okay. No guarantee this will kill you. I could use Inflame first.
Already done.
Try to die with grace, at least.
Then we Inflame you, which is a kill.
Opposing me was your biggest.
Perfect. Then kill you. No, because you are able to reduce the damage you take.
Not a problem for me.
There you go. Let's move. If we were here, then we can hit all three of them, which sounds fantastic. Oh, and Ulfar. That's less ideal. I was hoping to get an angle where I'm hitting all of them, but not Ulfar. So I'm suspecting if I went here... Oh, never mind. That does it.
Nothing I can't do.
Alright, you're all dead. Summoning any more? No? Alright, good stuff. So, whoever arranged this trap for the Eldar, who sold him a bunch of goods, arranged for Necrons to attack, which is crazy. I am excited for the next DLC, which is Necrons, but disappointed I will probably have beat the game by then. Implants resembling the limbs of an enormous insect are stacked inside of an airtight container. A note taped to the lid says, Ramgol Rakmol, screw it. Push this on some not very bright customer. It is imperative that we rid this world of xenotech, which defies the teachings of the machine god and the very essence of his laws. With your permission, my servitor will later cleanse this place. Sure, Pascal. Uncanny sphere. The pictograms are embossed on a perfectly smooth surface, but when you try to read them, your head begins to spin and the symbols inexplicably change their positions right before your eyes. Fun. Only a 65% to check out this Lure Xenos, obviously Necron device.
Error. Making adjustments.
Nah, I want to pass that. Necrons are cool. I don't want to lose out on cool lore regarding them. Try again.
My success is an irrefutable certainty.
The artifact has exhausted its power and will remain dormant until the sphere is returned to its core and collects enough energy. Okay, so the sphere must have popped out of there after we defeated them or something. So theoretically we could have pushed it back in and fought them multiple times. Oh, and can we not get it? No, we can get over to that generator from here. Cool. Let's check out these goods first. Machine right set, fine. Logic 97. Thinking this might be what's running this whole place. Because I was guessing, given everyone's dead here and we don't know how long they have been, well, they're not decomposed. I was assuming that whoever set up the traps is probably dead. But maybe not.
This explorator is blessed with multifunctionality.
You are so slow to talk. Fresh delivery from Merdkey, Aldari weapons, 5 containers, Orc rubbish, 10 containers, Drukari armor, cha-ching baby, 3 units, unidentified Xeno shit. What, again? I asked them not to bring this to us anymore. Question mark units. So some sort of Xenos they don't recognize. And since they haven't commented on Necrons yet, wondering if that might be the unidentified Xeno stuff. Though you would think they would be able to recognize it. Necrons are known well enough. Big Pew lost what little remained of his mind since Merdkey brought the latest Xenotech haul. I understand that in our business, every man looks after himself, but Merdkey doesn't even blink an eye when his booby traps mangle our fellows. We spent 3 days mopping up blood, and he just kept dragging more rubbish into his cabin, nursing that vile chunk of stellar metal, and glaring at everyone like a wild beast. Throne be my witness. I will personally cut the Strixus down with a chainsword if he brings us another dangerous artifact. We're honest gold traders, not heretics. I mean, I suspect to the Xenos there's not a lot of difference.
Curse the day I truly ride home with you. Die from your own wares, you Xenos filth.
We're not Xenos filth, at least most of us.
The machine god grants me insight.
Speak,
Juliet,
Elantar.
can you step forward and
Better at searching.
take a shot at this thing?
That is beneath me.
Okay, get where you have line of sight. Come on. I don't trust that nothing's going to activate here, so I want this dead.
You cannot force me, Elantar.
I'm not trying to force you, I'm just wanting you to
understand your
blow up this
intent.
generator. Thank you. Now I feel a lot better. We've got lore warp here.
Excellence matters.
Multi-pages here contain knowledge of heretical sorcery. Most are crude forgeries, but not all. Gold Xeno idol. Light flickers on a metallic figurine, one depicting a mysterious alien amphibian. Okay, you didn't finish.
Operation?
I think I clicked off a bit too fast. We'll snake back this way to see what we missed behind.
You see these corpses? These fine lads at last paid the price for my greed. And for your lives. We'll both be receiving the Emperor's punishment, and you can be certain.
Yeah, you guys just blow yourselves up. It's fine. Not sure how you got them to stand up and walk around, because that seems heretical.
As it should be.
Table strewn with expertly forged seals, Adeptus Administratum forms, Astra Militarum, entry passes, and even an inquisitorial rosette. Wow. You forged an inquisitorial rosette? That's not easy. Alright, lore warp. What's the deal? This ancient tome seeps with decay and purple rot. Do not approach it. Okay.
None shall stand in my way.
Scrolls with broken seals of the Ordo Xenos describe the process of studying Eldari test subjects. And this statue looks... I mean, it's got a big eye on it, which is usually Inquisition. Was this once a Ordo Xenos stronghold that was taken over by cold traders? Somehow?
I'll lay claim to the stars.
I mean, Cassia says to not touch this, but it's the last thing for us to do here, I think. Okay, I thought the map might continue farther behind it, but it seems not. Okay, we are giving it another perusal. The weighty tome is bound in the skin of a human face, laced with a cord woven from tendons. A sinister crimson symbol dominates the cover, but it is difficult for you to make out. The details elude your scrutiny, and the strokes twist and shift, furthering the confusion. Open the tome or burn the suspicious artifact? Probably we should burn it. But in every game, I'm so tempted by knowledge. Like, okay, let's find out what it is first, and then we can decide if we need to burn it afterwards. But any book that's putting off warp energies and made using a human face and tendons probably shouldn't be read. I'm gonna trust Cassia and go against my natural instinct to try and read and learn, and we're just gonna burn it. Being the dogmatic paragon that I am, the fiery tongues reluctantly lap away the taint of heresy from the book, their warm colors fading as they engulf the tome. The bloody symbol on the cover melts, and you hear a shriek so loud that the pain pierces your eardrums. The final flash reveals the heretical sigil in full, but only a moment later, you cannot recall what it looked like. Okay, we burned the heretical tome. And I guess that's that.
Victory awaits.
Probably was something cool that we could have gotten from that. And yeah, no one left alive here that we can see to interact with. So this whole facility was automated to kill any intruders. And there's still no further progress up here. Okay. I think we are done with this area.